issue is one that to me is very important. And as your treasurer, I'm willing to do the necessary work and haggling back and forth. This started in March. I believe that the club should agree that the lifetime membership starts March 1 of 2022. Because we got asked the question, it's been chatted about. If the club would have moved quicker, it would have been done and ready to go. And we would just, anybody who's paid their dues, March, April, May, would get that first $30 off. But that's going to be a member decision. As your treasurer, I take no role in approving purchases. It's one of those things I learned being a town treasurer. You know, that's the information. Thank you.
Okay. No old business, I guess. Okay, today, we've got, Lucian is going to show some slides dedicated to Field Day. Field Day is coming up pretty quick, probably a little over a month. And we need to make some decisions about how many people are going to be out there. Are we going to run what we normally run is 3 transmitters, voice, digital, CW, and we always run the freebie. Dave and I always run a freebie station on 6 meters. We need operators. We need people that are going to say, yep, I'll be there by golly, because if we don't have enough people, it's not worth going out there, bringing all our equipment out there, and for nothing. So we need you to think about it. We need you to get motivated. We need you to say, yep, I'll be out there and I'll be an operator. If you're new to radio and you're not sure about yourself on the air, we can help you with that, because there will be old heads out there that will sit with you and say, okay, here's what we need to do. So we're gonna bring it up now. Lucian's gonna show some slides, and then in June, which our meeting will be about a week before Field Day, we're gonna bring it up again, hot and heavy. And if we can't get people to come out, we're gonna just forget it, because it's not worth it setting it up for whatever. And depending on if we do get people, are we going to still run the sideband station? Are we still going to run a CW station and a digital station? Maybe not. So we've got a Field Day site that Bill has gotten us, and so we don't have to worry about that. And it looks like, based upon, well, Lucian will know more, but when he gives his thing. So think about Field Day. I mean, it's an annual event. It's one time a year, and this would be a good time. If you don't feel comfortable talking on the radio, get out there, sit with somebody that is, and we have a good time.
Dwayne, for the new folks, if you've got kids, reasonable age, or spouses that are on the borderline, brought them on out. I mean, think about it. There's a lot of us, as an extra class, or even a general class, we can run as control operators and let people without licenses play on the radio and get a taste of what it's like. So, I hate to say it, I was a novice / tech for 3 or 4 years. And that's what the folks up in Wichita, the club I happened to belong to at the time, here, play radio. And boy, it set the hook. So.
Also, go ahead.
May I make something? While I'm old, I've really only been back in ham radio for 4 or 5 years or so. Member of OCAPA for that long. First Field Day I went to was really important I didn't know what was going on. It's been since I was in high school for stuff like that. And I got teamed up with K2 GKK Mac, who happens to be an expert at putting up poles and putting out guy wires and stuff. And I just loved learning that stuff. Military poles, hey, I didn't know what that was. So I encourage anybody to go and help in field day. You'll learn a lot. And Hal said something so important. There's control operators there. So if you have your technician license, you can still operate. Well, you're not controlling, but you're operating other bands. Get your taste of HF. Will Tom have his digital?
Don't know.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. He's really good at showing people digital stuff. I'll be quiet now. Thank you.
The other thing we've got, Dave, WD5G, has got his new rig expert stick
Stick 230.
Stick 230, which is an antenna analyzer that he's going to demo. And I have 8 in-fed half-wave antennas that I built. So if you're interested, after we get through with the 2 presentations, you can go over there and I'll be glad to answer questions on those. Lucian, it's all yours.
So I just